Hello, oh, goodness. Hello, hello. So, I did stream yesterday, right? Pretty sure I did. Time is a very confusing thing for me right now. But, today, we will be getting quite a bit done, I hope. So in my ever-growing obsession with fully plotting out my course through the remainder of the MSQ, have unironically prepared a about 2-page long list of checkpoints to plot out my streams. Yeah. So, with any luck, I will keep to that checklist and we will have plenty of time to not only get through the entire remainder of the MSQ, but also at least a decent portion of the super side content list. If things don't work out, I'm still confident I will at least be able to get through the entirety of the MSQ list, but there are things on super side content that I would very much enjoy getting to, such as the Grand Endeavor, the Omega Post quest, most of the job quests, you know. Wrong hotkey. Why isn't it working? There we go. So, last time, if memory serves, we had just gotten back from the Quintana Revel. We talked to the Exarch, did a handful of things, and finally resolved to come out to Areng in order to bring Minfilia back to Nabaath Areng, where she might fulfill her final purpose. And I'm being yeah. There's a lot of moral quandary which goes into it. A lot of interactions between Thancred and the others as we try to understand the scope of what we must do and what must happen. Needless to say, they handle it quite well, in my opinion, and I very much enjoy the way that both Thancred and Minfilia are characterized as part of this. But over the course of our attempting to get to Nabaath Areng, we discover that A, the Yulmoran forces are in fact after us. Makes sense. So Alize, Elfino, and Y'shtola go to distract them in this half of the map. So we replan, or we more so disregard one of the paths that would have taken us to Nabaath Areng, as it would have put the people in the Inn of at Journey's Head in danger due to the Yulmoran forces. And instead, we pass through the Hills of Amber, where in order to get to Nabaath Areng via the Hills of Amber, we must repair a trolley, as we find out. In the course of doing such, we learn that we need to also repair a Talos, which is this large golem friend over here, and in order to do that, we will require a very rare mineral, as much of it in the area has been mined out. Shenanigans ensue, drama and sorrow. We finally get the piece and repair more so Urianger repairs the Talos. A very touching and interesting cutscene comes after that, and that's about where I ended. We also get a very fun speech from the Crystal Exarch as he talks down to, honestly, Emmett Selk, and that's right where I ended. Now, I did check my VOD, and I did recheck Minfilia's dialogue, but I did not recheck Urianger's dialogue, and I completely missed the fact that Thancred's just fucking chilling back here. So I'm going to read both of those, and then after that, it will be right back into the MSQ. I only want what's best for her, if only she could see that. Magnus maketh ready for our departure even as we speak. Might I prevail upon thee to inquire as to his progress? See you in a minute, Magnus. You've done us a kindness far greater than we deserve. Thank you, I mean it. Just thinking about the trolley speeding down the tracks, gears whirring, gods, I can't stop smiling. Are there gears on it? Hang on. Hang on. I don't see no gears. Well, fuck you talking about, dude. Unless they're, like, in these boxes. I can see that. That's feasible. Oh no. Caught it. It's been years since I've seen a Talos in such fine shape. Would that Agna was here to see it, or our son. I was ready to let her dreams die down there in the mines. Even after you'd found the Leonine, I refused to believe it could work. God, what a fool I was. But I tell you now, I'm going to take good care of this Talos for both their sakes, on behalf of my family and all the miners of Twine. Thank you. Well, enough chitter chatter. Let's get you lot to Nabaath Areng, eh? Everything seems to be in order. I take it the Talos' presence resolves the issue of the gate. Oh that, yes. It's designed to open at the Talos' approach. Then we can finally go to Nabaath Areng. You certainly can. All that remains is a final check of the control box over at the mines. You hear that, boys? Get that Talos over to the mines and keep a close eye on it around the curves. Understood? Yes, sir. Let us repair to the mines, then. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't understand repair in that context, but okay. Before we go, while you were away with our intel, I prepared an extra set of cartridges for you. And this one, it's the practice cartridge you gave me. I know I should have thrown it away ages ago, but I've been adding a little extra to it every day. After so many charges, I'm honestly not sure what it will do, but I wanted you to have it for luck. Minfilia, we should hurry. Magnus and the others are probably wondering where we are. I know what you're thinking, and I will talk to her when the time is right. All appeareth ready for the grand departure, but one task yet remaineth. Is this not the most beautiful sight you've ever seen? Oh, if only I could capture this moment in a painting, or even a quick pencil sketch. Hey, you seem pretty good at everything. You wouldn't happen to be an artist too, would you? Give me 3 months. Give or take. Luckily, Thaf and Jarek didn't spend the last few years trying to drink themselves to death, and had the good sense to maintain this stuff. I'll have to thank them later. Ever since we got the Talos moving again, Jarek has been acting strangely. Perhaps strange isn't the right word, more overexcited. But as long as he gets the job done, I suppose I can't complain. Can I talk to the Italos? Damn. Poor guy. So, this is it. We're finally going to Nabaath Areng. I've thought long and hard about what to say to her, to the real Menphilia. I hoped when the time came I would know, but with every step we take, I feel more uncertain. There's no reason to give up, though, not when so much is at stake. Thank you all. Oh, no, thank you, all of you, for helping me get here. Now, let's not keep Magnus waiting. One last step. I'm glad to be taking it with you. Quick check. Yep. Honestly, hang on. What is the checkpoint after my main checkpoint? Because this is going a little faster than I thought it was going to. There's an infinitesimally small chance that we go through 2 full checkpoints today, and I'm all for it, man. All for it. I didn't read that shit. Oh god, it gets worse. There you are. So, what do you think? A little primitive looking, I'll admit, but Daedalus Stoneworks has always favored a simple, intuitive design, and that philosophy has served us well enough. Much of the trolley network uses single tracks, making it easy for the Talos to navigate them as needed. And plotting a route is so simple even we can do it, which makes for fewer accidents in transit. Speaking of which, are you ready to board? Let's go. I didn't read it. All right then. Watch your step. It's a fucking mead, I swear. Speaking of which, mead gone. Very sad. All out of mead.
Ariange?
Thou must needs carry on without me.
I'm sorry, why?
The path to Nabaath Areng lieth open. Whilst thou travellest thither to the south, I would apprise Mistress Alize and the others of our progress. As circumstances permit, I will thereafter rejoin the hunt for the remaining Light Wardens.
Link pearls? Oh wait, they wouldn't have link pearls. Never mind. Never mind.
Magnus, will the gate close immediately after the trolley passes through?
No, it will stay open until someone closes it manually. Built that way to prevent any untimely accidents.
Then who closed it manually the last time, Magnus?
Then you and the others can meet us in Nabaath Areng, after giving the Ilmorans the slip.
Ariange. Thank you for everything.
Remember, thou needst but have faith.
If you've finished with your goodbyes, I suggest you grab hold of something. Be a shame if you took a tumble.
We are using a passenger car, right? It explicitly mentioned there be... Yeah, we are. Just fucking sit down. The whole point of a passenger car. It's got like little benches on the side.
The tracks beyond the gate aren't in the best of shape, so the trolley can only go as far as Malik. Godspeed.
I guess maybe Reen can't sit because they haven't like rigged it up that way. The Warrior of Light and Thancred 100% can, because it's just the /sit emote and you steal the sitting posture from like some other random like housing bench or some shit, right?
Ah, that must be the gate.
Given how Reen stands, I don't think she uses the same skeleton that like Alfie No Alize do. Alright, so it is a pressure plate. There's Aether going on. Maybe it did need the ID.
Well, so far so good.
Also, Thancred, fuck you Fucking saying that kind of shit, jinxing us?
Wait, is that Ranjit?
What's up, buddy?
You're a stubborn old swine, aren't you?
One who has mastered Gukumots fears not the blackest pit or the fieriest hell. Your deeds in the east did not go unnoticed. Long have I lain in wait, and sure enough, you did not disappoint. Had you only sworn fealty to Lord Vorthry, you'd have no cause to skulk about like frightened animals. You will remain as you are, while I dispatch these villains.
Dude, I've leveled up like at least 3
No.
times since the last time we
won't.
fought.
I won't let you.
You forget to whom you speak. Who armed you, trained you, fought and killed 1,000 sin-eaters with you. And when you were inevitably cut down and lay lifeless in my arms, who sought out your successor to carry on the futile struggle again and again? We seek to bring peace to what is left of this shattered land, while these mad fools would only bring further chaos down upon us. Do not be deceived, child. Only by Lord Vorthry's hand will this dying world know a sliver of salvation.
I don't know about the world, but I never asked to be saved. However much it hurts, and however hard it gets, it's my life, and I want to live it on my own terms.
Fuck yeah. You go.
And those mad fools you want me to abandon, the ones I've traveled with, fought with, and may one day die with, they feel the same. So no, I will not be deceived. No matter what you say, I refuse to believe it's all for nothing. They're everything to me. All I have, and all I need. And I would gladly do anything for them. Let us pass, or kill me. I'm not leaving here without them.
How dare you! Very well. If you would cast your lot with villains, then you shall share their fate.
I heard what you said, and I'm sorry for all the things I've left unspoken.
You have to go, now!
Thancred, no!
Go! Do what you came here to do. I'll not have you waste that newfound resolve on me. I leave her in your hands. Hurry!
We have to go.
Not another step. Your fight is with me.
You think yourself her protector? As if a whelp like you could be a better father to her than me!
mistakes, I swear I will end you. Oh, there's that. Oh, I'm playing beautifully right now. I lied, kept secrets, but no more. She deserves better. Oh, I just don't want to. Hold on. A life of pain that ceases conflict and despair. That was close. So was that one.
Beast of my blood, answer my call!
How come Ranjit gets to...
my foes and ward their blows!
How come Ranjit gets the preview, Reaper? Ah, so you really are a monster. Uh-oh. Better a monster than a deceiver, a spinner of foolish dreams and false hopes. There is no folly in hope. I said as much myself once, I was wrong. Never again. Cartoon cycle. Damn it, I need time to line up a clean shot. I suppose if there's no other way. No, my damage window.
When will you learn? Die!
When you're dead and buried. Yield now, and I will grant you a quick death. Just get these, But we will only just begun. What is this? What is this foolishness?
Not good.
The strain is more than I remember. At least now I can get that shot. Damn it! Don't fucking do it again, man. Yeah. Would court death for mere parlor tricks. My life would be but a small price to pay. Then pay it you shall. Is this a potency? It does have potency. I think you're meant to save that for when he's doing his big AoE. But imagine. Uh-oh. He didn't get a snapshot. Let's go. Oh, those are bottles. Oops. You never understood her. She's not a bird to be locked away in a gilded cage.
And you presume to be her protector? Pathetic!
Looks like I'll have to use it again then. Again with these tricks? Hold still, damn you.
No quarter!
Now I have you. You have played your hand far too early, boy. Again? This is carried on long enough. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, one more time. Minfilia's last cartridge. Have to make it count. There you are.
Fall!
But how?
Fools from man! Fall!
I'd hope you would fall for it a third time. Two times was perhaps already too many. No more tricks? Then let us finish this. Uh-oh. But you've not seen the grand finale. Just a little more. One last disappearing act. Were you not struggling to stand? I might think you're serious. Oh, I am deadly serious. Fool, you think the shadows will save you? There's no escape. Do you hear me? Thank you for this precious gift. To hell with you. I was a little late. Just a little late.
You would have her suffer and die. I would spare her that fate.
That is not for you or anyone else to decide, ever again.
I could have sworn it was implied that Thancred killed him this year. Damn. I misremember.
Not a single day goes by that I don't think about all that you have given me. Countless memories and moments I took for granted. Gods, you grew up so fast. But you had to, didn't you? For those you had lost. For those you could yet save. A world teetering on the very brink of oblivion, for which you gave your everything, without hesitation. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. Then and now. One last time, with a little help. I'm so proud to have been a part of your life. Oh, Minfilia.
This is the place, Arentel. This is where she stopped the flood. The last time I was here, when I felt her presence overwhelming me, I tried to pretend it wasn't happening, to just turn away. But I can't turn away now, not this time. For Thancred and the others, I have to face her. In the event that you leave the area, speak with the apprentice engineer at Twine and Areng to return to Nabaath Areng. Or, alternative here, I could just fly. You're just saying. I can sense her presence, albeit faintly. Come on, let's look over by the crystal wall. Nope. Yup. Such fond memories of farming every living thing in this general radius to a level blue mage. She was here, on top of this building. the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Run for your lives! It's the flood! The flood!
Look! There's somebody up there! On top of the palace!
No! Stand back! We shall stay the flood.
But this is what I want! It's my sacrifice to make!
Your time has not yet come. When all hangs in the balance, you must give them hope.
Minfilia!
You know what? I guess that does imply something that I was going to complain about, if I haven't already, actually. The addition of the spoiler text has really made me go unhinged on when I'm going to freaking talk about shit that I should theoretically be talking about later.
Ours is a meeting long overdue. Full glad am I that we may finally speak.
It's good to see you again. Been a minute?
My dear, sweet child. Yours is a burden none should ever be forced to bear. Such pain and suffering you have endured. Yet still you came. For this and more, I thank you.
I've lost count of the times I've almost given up. If people hadn't helped me every step of the way, I never would have made it.
Yet here you stand, resolved. Now, tell me your heart's desire.
To defeat the Sin Eaters, and bring this world back from the brink. The remaining Wardens have hidden themselves from us. But with the power of the Oracle, I thought we might be able to find them.
Indeed you could. Their radiance would be unmistakable. But know, my child, that the power you seek will come at a price. We stand now at the crossroads. A decision must be made. 'Tis only natural to be afraid, to hesitate. But for your many trials, you have grown stronger and wiser. And with the love and support of those you hold dear, you have grown to love yourself.
Welcome in. I am literally counting down the days as I rush towards the end of the MSQ. It's gonna be a little close, but I think I can still manage it. To get everything done I want to get done before Dawn Trail drops.
The flood has washed away so much of this world. So many people and places and possibilities. And all the heroes who fought to protect them. Yet here the Scions are, trying so hard to help those few of us who remain, and seeing how tirelessly they work, how completely committed they are to the cause. I can't help but believe.
I could get it right now, thank you, Steam, but I'm waiting until the whole we're not sending out codes things gets fixed before I do anything.
Me, and maybe even inspire others to do the same.
Granted, I have the benefit of having everything at 90,
together,
so
providing for one another. That's the only way forward I can see. Since all of our heroes are gone, we'll just have to make heroes of ourselves.
"'Tis a beautiful, wonderful dream, one we share. Though my power was all but spent in staying the flood, I prayed this final act would give hope to those who survived. That self-same hope lives on in you. It gives me comfort to know that the future is in capable hands. If ever you should falter, remember this. No one, however powerful, is immune to the whisperings of doubt and despair. Do not give in to them. But do not deny them either. Look instead to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Thank you, Minfilia, for believing in us, for believing in me.
Dearest friend, no words can express my gratitude to you for keeping her safe in these tumultuous times. You are a hero to us both. But not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. Only together may you change the fate of two worlds.
Oh, I hit the mic, Lamau. Now my big question is she still gonna have, because I've forgotten. Does she still have the hair braid thing that was a reference to the word of the mother's, like, danglies? She does. What happened? I don't remember speaking with, I remember speaking with Minfilia, and then... Is something wrong? Your hair changed. A parting gift, I think. Until now, I've walked the path she set before me, the path she set before all the Minfilias. But she's given me a new path, a new life that I can call my own. And even though she's gone, I can still feel her, warm and calm and gentle. I can feel the beating heart of the world, the light that swells within. And the Light Wardens, there's one here in Areng. Let's hurry back. The others need to know. So I have a curiosity. Oh wait, I can wait. You don't think Thancred will be angry with me, do you? I think Thancred's dead. It's what Minfilia wanted. I'm sure he'll understand. We watched him die. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. Wink, wink. I'd like to think so too, but would you mind going on ahead? I'll be right behind you, I promise. Just gonna flash this on screen real quick. That's the wrong thing. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Do you figure that Minfilia here is 8 times rejoined, like our friend Warrior of Light is by the end of the expansion? Because it just occurred to me, right? Did Minfilia, when she came here as the Oracle of Light, yoink up the shard of Minfilia that was here, just by happenstance? Or is there another person running around who is this shard's shard of Minfilia, and there's currently 2 versions of the Minfilia shard trundling around the first. Only interesting because the implication that there are 3 people by the end of Shadowbringers patch quests that are 8 times rejoined. Anyway, that's all. Just passing curiosity. I just need a moment to think. Next piece of curiosity. The gate's open. Welcome back. I see you fared better than Thancred. Arentel, thank the gods you're alright. You're back. We were beginning to worry about you. Thou art returned, but where is Minfilia?
Ah, there you are. We were worried.
Really? He wasn't the one that nearly got himself killed. It's a good thing Areng called on us when he did. You were at death's door when we found you.
But thanks to your timely ministrations, I was not obliged to walk through it.
Minfilia?
We found some hair dye out in the desert, and contact lenses.
You saw her?
I know I haven't exactly been pulling my weight up till now, but that's all going to change, starting today. I'll do whatever it takes to make Minfilia's dream a reality. can track the Light Wardens now. Maybe even help you fight them.
I'm glad you're back.
You don't have to say that, you know.
But I want to. Your family. How else would I feel?
She will need a name.
A name?
A name of her own. I would not have her walk in the shadow of another any longer. And I think it a fitting tribute to our departed friend, too. At the mention of Minfilia, I would remember the woman who preserved our fellowship when all seemed lost.
Do you remember what you were called before you were taken to Yulmore?
I'm sorry, I don't. I couldn't have been very old when it happened.
Then we must think of a new name. Suggestions?
I say we let her decide. Her life, you know. Staying on theme here.
If the lady herself has no preference, I think the honor should rightly fall to Thancred. After all they have been through together, he's practically a father to her.
Well spotted. I'm so glad you're here to explain these things.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
What about Reen?
Ah, blessing in Fae. Wait, does this mean thou wert listening when I delivered my lectures on the Pixies?
Not exactly, but that one word made an impression. Of course, if it's not to your liking, I can think of something else.
Reen. Yes, I rather like the sound of it. Thank you.
That settles it then. Welcome aboard, Reen.
Reen, the honorary
I
scion.
won't let you down.
Reen's ether has changed. It has taken on a faint golden hue. Curious. Do you have any idea how worried we were when word reached us that Ranjit was alive and headed for the Hills of Amber? Oh, I can't wait for this to be over so we can all go home, assuming we even can. Minfilia will be sorely missed, though it was grandfather's legacy which first brought me to Eorzea. I would never have become a scion were it not for her. Indeed, there would be no scions, and 2 worlds would be the worse for our absence. Tataru and the others will no doubt be heartbroken to hear the news of her passing. Until such time as we can return to them, however, we must keep our heads held high. Though we have lost one scion, we have gained another after all. Despite this glad turn of events, the suffering born of mine all too arrogant meddling paineth me still. Excuse me? And yet their smiles do give me hope for the morrow. Thank you for standing by Reen and Minfilia. I'm sure it meant a lot to her, seeing you one last time. Would that I could have been there to hear what words were exchanged between them. When all this is over, perhaps I'll ask. I honestly don't know how to repay you for all you've done, but I promise to do whatever I can to help. Are you certain you're up to fighting so soon? I can't imagine the power of the Oracle is something one learns to wield in the space of a few hours. Maybe not, but the presence of the Light Wardens is unmistakable to me now. In fact, I sense one here in Areng, to the west. I think it might be hiding underground. Underground? That it is as we suspected. We thought it prudent to take a brief survey of the area prior to your arrival. To the west we found the remains of a site known as Malika's Well. If I recall correctly, the well was built in remembrance of one of the ancient kings of Nabaath Areng to serve as a source of respite from the desert heat. It fell into disuse after the flood, whereupon the miners of Areng thought to turn part of it into an excavation site. Judging by its size, the underground waterways are no doubt extensive, the perfect hiding place for a warden. Reen, are you certain you can track it down? Leave it to me. Then it's settled. We make for Malika's Well. Surveying. It's here. I can taste its aether on the wind. Then we finally found our mark. Let's put an end to this, Arentel, and return the night sky to Areng. Let's go. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder and support. Okay. Actually, just a moment before I do that, actually. Small talk. Lest thou worry, I did relay unto Magnus word of thine untimely accident. Whilst I waited for thee to return from thine audience with the Oracle, he hath sent reclaimers. He hath since reclaimed his Talos and Trolley both, and meaneth to begin repairs anon. For a blessing, the damage was but superficial, the leonine heart unmarred by Ranjit's onslaught. The Warden's presence feels familiar somehow. Now that I think about it, it reminds me of... But that makes no sense. Sorry, I'm sure I'm just imagining things. No need to worry about me. Orianjay and Nostrola were quite thorough in their ministrations. A pity that magics did nothing for my clothes. At any rate, we cannot well stop now. Not after all Reen and Amphilia have given to bring us this far. Our battle with the Warden of Holminster Switch was an eye-opening experience, to say the least. Elise and I have trained tirelessly that we might be better prepared for our next such encounter. For Amphilia and the countless souls who struggled to carry on her legacy, we must end this. I can't help thinking about all the children at the inn, abandoned to wait for the inevitable. So long as the light holds sway here, there is no hope for them. But if we can defeat the Wardens, if we restore the night, then maybe they can still be saved. I was surprised to hear Ranjit survive the fall, though I suppose I did the same. More surprising is how he so readily saw through our diversion. A foe possessed of such cunning would be sufficient cause for concern in itself. One capable of besting Thancred in combat too, we would do well not to underestimate him when next we meet. Right. So, I am going to step away for a few moments, grab something to eat, walk around for a bit, and then when we come back, we will do Malika's Well and finish off Areng. So, in the meantime, I will leave you with the music. Okay, I've had my snack. I got some more stuff to drink. Let us get this show on the road. So, Malika as well. And with any luck, it will not be too terrible. The queue, that is. The dungeon is interesting. Honestly speaking, Malika's Well is probably the easiest of the Shadowbringers MSQ dungeons. There's, not counting Post. There's like one, maybe two in Post that are debatably easier. Adjusting mic. Hang on. Man, I probably should look into setting up a compressor or something. Just because the volume of my voice can range so much, and having that set up would allow me to, like, have it set rather high, so that when I drift into my more quieter register, it still picks me up at a reasonable level, but then when I'm actually speaking loudly, I'm not peaking, but it is likely not really worth it. At least not for me, right? Oh, man. Well, let's perform the summoning ritual of looking at my Steam. Must pop open my idle game. I think it's wild, right? A few days ago, I tried opening up Cookie Clicker, and OBS just straight up does not recognize that Cookie Clicker exists, man. It's wild. Sorry. Well, that's interesting. Why can't I get that? Get everything else, at least we can. Me trying to optimize my my mercenary build in Realm Grinder is not going to make for anything for me to talk about. Hang on. Nerd shit alert. Go away, nerd shit. I could break out my I don't think that uses very many resources, does it? Sorry. Home. Well, let's find out. Audio panel, this one. Beautiful. I'm not even going to bother changing the category, because I really doubt this is going to last very long. Hang on. Game capture. This one. So, this does technically break my rule where I don't want to play narrative things. But, like, I've already gone through the entire game before, and I mostly just kind of want to experience the gameplay loop again. Like, there is Casey's mod. I don't know. I think one of my favorite things about a roguelike is the feeling of distinct progression. And Casey's mod just doesn't have that, right? Or rather, it has it in a way that doesn't really catch my interest. While I get that with the narrative the way it is, it doesn't really work for there to have been. I really do wish that we had gotten, like, a zone for each of the scribes. Again, like, I get why there isn't, but, like, you know? Each of them could have their own little gameplay gimmick. It suits the story better that there isn't, but it does make me wish that there was. But, you know, important thing to note, I'm truly awful at this game. Just putting it out there. And yeah, and that's all. So dropped into the middle of my replay through. I'm gonna take the wolf. Ooh, coyote. Oink. But just as a time filler for long queues. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. I don't think I have a bottom. Oh, well, I guess I'm taking a bottom then. I'm gonna take Beehive. Infinite Sacrifice is very, very good, but only really if you can constrain what it's on. Otherwise, you get potentially bad cards stuck in the board forever. And what is that? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Bullfrog. This one. Probably should have grabbed a squirrel. Well, we'll be locked in a stalemate for a minute, but I can sort of... I forgot about that. Right, cool, cool. No, fuck you, Leshy. Oh, hang on. There we go. Gimme. I don't feel like it, Stinkbug. Leave me alone. Yes, exactly what I wanted. Coyote. Oh, I'm just short. It's not fair. No, that'll ruin it. Damn it. I needed one more bone, and I could have gotten An extra point of overkill. Shame. Honestly speaking, the one of the biggest things that I really wish I could do in Casey's mod is just have a totem consistently. Always have a totem. I think if I could make it popped. Huzzah! Hang on, come over here. Change scene. Bring the audio back. I can honestly just close the game at this point. I'm not going to have to do that again this stream. Oh, no, I wouldn't. It really is primarily a measure just for processing. Come on. It really is primarily a measure just for like raid series and shit. Instance. Doing pretty good. Pretty sure all they're doing is healing, but you know, looks like they might be new. I'll tolerate it. Oh, they are literally a sprout. Yeah, they're new. I don't think yep, that's what I was worried about. I don't have to roll up either. Let's hope the dancer is smart enough to bring it to a Twitch racket to me. Yep, they are. I can't tell if he's Toxicon. It's hard to tell. Because even if he is only healing me, he should have enough time to leave some more Toxicon in. Oh, healer's dead. That's not good. If I were a warrior, this might be fine, but I'm not. Yeah, we don't have a summoner or a red mage. Uh-oh. This might be a wipe. This is definitely a wipe. I have nothing to stop this from killing me. I made it. Right, so far so good. This is gonna cause problems though. Yeah. And I don't have another that was my only living dead. Yeah. If only I were a warrior. Or even the Gunbreaker, I could have just done the 1-2 combo forever. That was an interesting bug. See the lighting there? Like, there aren't even any mechanics to, like, explain there, because it's all just don't stand in the bad, and the only thing, like, even vaguely mechanic-y is, don't stand close to the ripple effect. But, like, this isn't the first time that that's shown up, so it's like, how do I even coach this guy? It's not like it's the last boss where there's like actual like look out for this thing. You'll know how to react to it this way. A little closer. There we go. Let's keep a closer eye on the sage. Throw a TBM your way if I need to. Well timed to hide. And we're back on the what killed him last time? I don't think anything this guy does is magic damage. There we go. Gimme. Just get into a ball. Thank you. Now if you would kindly stay in that ball, that'd be very cool. And that was probably the hardest pull in the entire dungeon, so we're good. Oh boy, it's Bucket Boy. My favorite. You actually need to TBN as early as you can into his face, or else he won't have TBN for his next phase. He chains out fake buttons. Let's hope I got TBN back up for his face combo. I don't. That's tough. He just straight up doesn't have his attack buttons found, does he? Ah, too early again. Alright, Broski's low enough, I'm not keeping anything. I need it for fucking tank buster. Mash. Yeah, I was gonna get it. Damn, that was too late. No, I was too early. No. I was too late on the first one. Damn. It can be done. I have done it. But I will not get to show off today. Not hard. He's going to die in the last boss if he's this disinterested in learning mechanics. Oh boy. None of them. No. Some of them got slow. Well, he wouldn't get slow because he's doing spells too. I am lit. Oh my god, he's dealing damage. I am beyond shocked. He's only consistently reapplying Toxicon, though. Not Toxic, your Trojan diagnosis. Oh. Did he, like, level boost Sage? I mean, he's in full Crypt Lurker gear. He appears to be dealing 0 damage. the only damage he is doing is just constantly reapplying the debuff, dot, sorry. Like, I know that Dark Knight can be a little squishy, but, like, I'm just gonna stop using mitigation. Because, like, I don't need it. Oh, man. Anyway, he's gonna die as soon as the forks come out, so... Can you do? Uh-oh. Shocking. One's he gonna lead with? Triangle or circle? Oh, thank goodness it's circle. I like circle more. At least he's trying to keep the dot on. It's better than he's done the past two bosses. I'll give him that much. I don't know why it took me so long to realize we would get melee LBs in. Besides that first one, he hasn't gotten hit. I'm mildly impressed. he finishes up his combo. I can live with that. There we go. Yep. Exactly what he's doing. You gonna see the answer? There we go. Really enjoy the biblically accurate Angel Light Warden. Big fan. One of my favorites. Oh! I'm sure it's fine. Bad heartburn. It's the mush loaf coming back up. It's fine. Ooh, I forgot they did that. No duty complete music. Anyway, what do they got to say? At last. What about you, Alfie, me boy? Anything? No? Right? Thancred? No? Minfilia? Surely Minfilia. It seems that Reen was correct. Thank goodness we succeeded. Are you sure, Alphino? No? Oh! We've taken back the darkness. That was a passing strange form for an eater. Are you at all injured? I'm sure I'm fine. Oh, it's the Dragoon com for you. I didn't realize they were still there. I'm so used to coming out of those cutscenes and everyone's just fucking gone, dust in the wind. Never see him again, you know? I'm sorry, Dragoon. I apologize deeply. You were great.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad those travelers made it all the way to Nabaath Areng. But when Urianger told me that Talos was in pieces, and the trolley didn't look much better, I couldn't help wondering what in the hell's had gone on.
What indeed? At least the heart is in one piece. The rest is replaceable. Looking at this mess, though, it's a miracle they survived.
With all those scrap Talos is just kind of sitting around, why can't they just
Are you seeing this?
rip the hearts out of those ones, you know?
The sky. It...
At last, night has returned to Areng. We'll save this broken world yet, Tesleen. You see if we don't.
There's the Ilmoran airships. Beating
No
a
doubt
hasty
retreating in
retreat.
the wake of the Warden's demise.
Those latent memories really
Calusia,
fucking making me steal
the last
lines.
refuge of light.
Home to our dear Lord Vorthry, who will no doubt do everything in his power to thwart us.
As well he should. For defeat there would spell the end for both him and his heavenly host. There the fate of this star shall be decided.
Perhaps the administrations were not as thorough as I thought, or perhaps I was a touch too reckless. If only I could have seen the look on Magnus's face when the night sky returned. They must all be so happy. But what about you, Arentel? Do you feel different at all? The end of Light's dominion over this world is fast at hand. Once more shall the night share equal dominion over the firmament, and yet our travails are far from over. Is this not the moment Emet-Selch usually chooses to descend upon us? Whatever will we do without his feigned praise and backhanded compliments? We did it. We finally did. We really did it. I only wish there were time to visit the inn. We can but hope the return of night has granted the residents some shred of comfort. They thought the world beyond changing, but today I think we proved them wrong. We will fix this broken land, Arentel, together. Are you feeling alright, Arentel? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its aether. Never mind. I was just getting. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Calusia, isn't it? I can't feel it from here, but no, I can't feel it from here. But believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystarium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch, and I think we could all do with some rest. She says can't, right? I can't feel it from here, believe it or not. Why does it sound like she's implying that she is? Okay, I might be confused over something obvious here, but whatever. Oh boy, nap time. She sees it too, then. I'm sure it's fine. Y'all are just a bunch of worry-warts. I've dealt with worse. What's the worst that could happen? Surely the Warrior of Light couldn't, like, have any negative ramifications from eating a metric fuckton of light. It's in the name. Hello, Y'shtola. Where is everyone else? Oh, and Reen! Hello, Reen. Y'shtola said she needed to speak with us. It sounded rather urgent. The others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there is something I wish to confirm. Tell me, Reen, have you noticed anything in peculiar about Arentel's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, he won't mind. Well, since Minfilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him. Though I didn't think anything of it at first, but after we defeated the Warden in Areng, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its aether, Arentel, and the light within you has grown monstrous. Then it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Totally okay. I'm fine. Better than fine. Hal and whole. If naught is done, this will only get worse. Reen, with the power of the Oracle, you have gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minfilia could only hold back the light. I must be able to suppress it, but I don't know. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. Then we have no choice but to rely on Urianger and his secrets. If the next battle is to be the last, you may yet be able to play your part, but you will need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with the others to see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then. Understood? Yes, Mother. No fucking music cut. Ha! None of that cheek, or I will take you across my knee. Now, off with you to the pendants. We will call for you when the time comes. Curiosity peaked. What happens if I go to the ocular? Will they even let me enter the ocular? Do you have business? Oh, ha! You almost got me there. I'm not that easily. Oh, he's not here. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. I was expecting to at least see the Exarch be like, didn't your soul explicitly tell you to rest, or some shit like that? Nifty. Right, to the pendants. Is everything all right, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready if you care to retire. Very good. If you should have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. I like the rhyming. I'm a fan. Big fan. Big fan. What's up, Arbert? Never mind, damn it. Fucking stuttering man. Pain. So, this is where you've been hiding.
Sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Areng? I see. Minfilia's gone then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
It's just bad heartburn. Don't worry.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Totally okay. The mush loaf's hitting harder than I thought it would.
What just happened?
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is what just happened, Ardbert. There was something Minfilia said to me.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow. cursed to wander.
I think you should give yourself a fraction more credit, man. Is he doing the fucking scheme emote? What you up to, Mr. XR?
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything all right?
Totally fine. Completely okay. I was just talking to my ghost friend. It's cool.
That pain again. And did it pass? Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what. When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come, and the wars yet unwon.
Why do you care so much about the source?
The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare. But for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
Yes, very strange. You have no idea what's going on. When the Warden is dead, will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
No, this isn't right. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. Please tell me you finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next, then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here, we'll just be more of the same. Gods, by the sound of that, I reckon the Knights 12 must be the Knights Rebel now. Is there nothing else we can do? Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East's faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. The world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story, when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I wasn't riding the dragon. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. Was that the past? Ah, Master Malfriend, I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you to come to the Ocular at your earliest convenience. And, sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. Okay, so it was my original plan to end here. However, I've looked at the quest list on the handy-dandy wiki, and there are only 3 quests left in this section before what would have been the checkpoint for next stream. So, I am simply going to go a little bit longer, and I will be knocking out 2 checkpoints in one stream. That is all. Because the more checkpoints I can get through, the faster, without overdoing it, the more of the super side content I can get to, and the more I can afford to not stream. Which is a boon in its own right. There are only like 92 days left. Do you have bit? Almost got me there. Almost got me. I caught myself though. We're good.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Lightnings, restoring night to much of Northrend. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Northrend once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First, a chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything? In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
Ishtola, I think millions is a dramatic understatement.
By your
Go on.
fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you. Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
We've not spoken for a while, have we? Not since the aftermath of the Eater's attack. Rest assured, I am fully recovered, and will do my utmost to support you and your fellow warriors of darkness. Yes, did my lesson provoke thought, giving rise to further questions? The 3 of you escaped the Sundering, but what of those who didn't? Why, the very beings were divided into 14, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Ascians may raise up one of the fragments to their original office. I suppose this in itself bears explaining. So, the names by which you know us are not, in fact, our names. Be it Elidibus, La Habrea, or Igiorm, all are titles of office, and when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the aeons, I have overseen several changes of the guard among our sundered brethren, and in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the self-same soul. While it is by no means impossible to raise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we whose fervent entireties brought forth Lord Zodiark, whose souls he claimed in the beginning, who make the truest servants. What is your true name, then? There may come a day when I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser, but life is full of such disappointments. Your condition is unchanged? Good. If you can but hold out until the end of the coming battle, I am confident that we will find a way to remedy your affliction. Crystal Exarch seeming kind of sus. Where are the others? This aura, what could it be? There you are, Arentel. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It has been a while, has it not, since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore? Since we faced Lord Vothri, and I felt such fury as I have never felt before. His actions are unconscionable. There we go. Of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first, I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. In Vothri's self-righteousness and his absolute belief that he, and he alone, is the cure to all the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of my past follies flooding back. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. 'Tis time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Arentel, as a precaution, may I ask you to go first to ensure the path is clear. The closer we are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. As I am now, I don't think people will recognize me as the Oracle, but Thancred always did warn against taking unnecessary risks. Go on, Arentel, we will follow anon. Voth, you hail the civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. Surely that's a good sign. Agitated man. Lord Vothri, we hear, we obey. Uh-oh. Speak with people en route to Gate Town. Long live Lord Vothri. Long live Lord Vothri. Surely this is a good sign. Surely. Surely. What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? What do you got to say? Okay, I don't think he's gonna say anything. Please? Just what's wrong with everyone? Cool. Our mission hath begun on a strange note. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed the people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Yashtola and Elise are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. The gears are clearly turning in Arianje's mind. Why don't you ask him what he makes of all this?
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthri's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Oh, Kaishir. Oh, Kaishir.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorthri starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Areng.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorthri after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles his stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorthri wieldeth power over Sin Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up?
Soiling?
Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city?
Not there yet. Hang on. Just give me a minute.
Many enter, but none leave. Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vorthri's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
Anyway.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there. And I'm all for going after it.
Hell yeah.
But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past.
Run and
now,
gun.
my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Brings me back to my Praetorium days. We are like to encounter Ranjit again. One can only hope he's still licking his wounds. Yet even without him, Yulmore is an eminently defensible city, as you doubtless gleaned during your visit. When last I set foot inside its walls, I almost mistook it for dear old Linza, but it is full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way of saying, be on your guard. My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding. Let us proceed with all care. The uppermost level of the city houses Vorthri's chambers. He must keep the warden close. That Vorthri should so brazenly exert his influence over the people bespeaks his desperation. He will not go quietly. I'm fine, Arntal. Shaking with fury, but fine. Let's go. Miol is Sin Eater, wicked white. We all scoffed the stuff down without a second thought. I never got near as much as the others, but... the bitter greens and bony fish I got by on don't seem so bad no more. What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? I was expecting different dialogue. Damn. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Let's go. Let's go.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Volthr's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
I don't think harming them is
we ever would.
I don't think you're being a little idealistic.
Press
We're
on,
gonna
Nabaath.
harm them.
We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
We're not gonna kill them. We're not gonna, like, permanently disable them, but we kind of gotta harm them. It's kind of out of the question to not do that. I'll blunt the unleashed spikes as much as I can. Do no more than necessary. We're wasting time. We hold them here while the others press on. Alright. Have care, you two. The rest of you with me. Their minds are not their own. Remember, avoid harming them wherever possible. There's no end to them. Orion J, care to make a stand. Gladly. Arendelle, pray press on with the others when the opportunity doth arise. The way is clear. Come on, you. We found it more, and we're almost through. Right, my turn to make a heroic stand. As soon as there's a lull, push through. Now, Arendelle, into the tower. Just you take care, Isaac. Apologies, friends. We dead end. And on the story's track, there's no turning back. We've a good life here, see, and we're not about to lose it. But fair's fair, they'll give you a good death. If you would fight us of your own volition, then we will not hold back. This one's a real side sweater, but at least you can buy that. Ouch. Get wrecked. Let us climb to the canopy. From there, we can take the crown lift. Or we will take the crown lift. Still more soldiers. Leave them to me and press on. You know, it occurs to me, why didn't we bring Reen? How are we supposed to find the Sin Eater if, like, our only directions are it's somewhere up top? The, Light Warden, rather. hello, Ranjit. Been a minute.
You will find my master in his chamber. But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
I wouldn't be so sure. Why do you go so far?
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthre's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Oh, that's the Reaper's LB charge pose. Nifty. I wonder how long Reaper was in the bank. Or if they just used Ranjit as a convenient thing to get animation. We had to make him anyway, as well, right? No, you left my dog. Rude. I exist only to destroy. Destroy you, I will. Excuse me? Oh, you can attack these. Oops. It's time we settle this, Fred. Move past me, you must endure all that I have learned on the battlefield, while a weapon forged through fire. I know it in rage when I see it. And as curious as I am with what that ability looks like, yeah. There you are, my precious girls. Are you alright, Arentel? The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vothri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper levels while we can. I didn't mute. I'm very upset. I hit F7 instead.
Lord Vothri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused! And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah! Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
No. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Where did he go?
In the heavens?
Did Vorthri do that?
Wait! That is Mount Gulg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Fine, let me swap to White Mage real quick. I'll help too.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
And here is where I will be wrapping things up for tonight. Very, very nearly precisely on the 3-hour mark. I enjoy that greatly. Now, I got through 2 checkpoints today. Woo! And tomorrow, we will be going until the second to last dungeon of base Shadowbringers. At least. If it is reasonably possible, maybe I'll do 2 checkpoints again tomorrow. However, the next checkpoint after that is kind of a lot, I think, so we'll see. But I want to thank everyone for stopping by who did, anyone for chatting who did. I really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. And until I stream again, have a good one all.